My first AI agent answered the potential client's call, the second one talked to him in the chat, the third one wrote down all his answers and information about the lead in the CRM. All that was left for my salesperson to do was sell using a ready-made template. These are all real cases of my clients, and today I will tell you in detail how it works so we can integrate it into your business from zero. Can one person build a multi-million-dollar company with no employees on one laptop? Let's be real, this sounds insane, right? But it's not a fantasy anymore. If you understand systems and you know how to plug the right tools together, it's possible. I'm doing it, my clients are doing it. Here's what you actually need. The first one is a clear value offer. You still need to solve a real problem. The second one are basic skills in automation and integration. And the last one is the mindset of a builder, not a babysitter for employees. Everything else, scheduling, outreach, qualifying leads, sending proposals, tracking pipeline, all of that can be automated today. We're not in 2012 anymore. You don't scale by hiring people. You scale by building systems that run 24/7 while you sleep. So you don't need a team, you need a system. This isn't about no-code tools or those drag-and-drop AI builders everyone is hyping up on YouTube and Twitter. They are toys. And you want a weapon, a machine that does sales, lead intake, CRM updates, all on autopilot. But here is the truth. You don't need to be a programmer to build it. Today, anyone who understands how business works can assemble these systems using pre-built modules, simple logic flows, and some glue code you can literally generate and copy-paste from ChatGPT. You just need to think like an architect, not like a developer. If you can describe what needs to happen, AI can do it for you. This isn't magic. This is ops engineering for founders who are done wasting time and want cash flow. So let me show you how this system actually looks like from above. Let's break it down in this board. Every agent is a standalone unit. One handles voice, one handles chat, one passes and logs data. Think of it like a factory line. One agent finishes, hands it off to the next one. Now, yes, you could build something like this with tools like N8N, Zapier, maybe Make.com. They work to a point. But when you need reliability, speed, and control, you build it yourself. That's why we build our agents in Python using fast API and event-based logic. Data is passed via JSON structures, simple HTTP requests, and direct API calls between modules. This setup gives us three things. First one is stability. If one agent fails, it doesn't break the whole flow. The second one is scalability. You can process 10 or 10,000 leads per day without touching the core logic. And the last one is flexibility. You control how everything behaves under load or when something goes wrong. This isn't automation, this is infrastructure and it runs like a machine. Now let me show you what this machine looks like when it runs the full sales funnel on autopilot. Here is how the whole funnel runs, fully automated and channel agnostic. A new lead enters the system. Depending on the contact info they gave, the AI decides how to reach out. If it's a phone number, the voice AI calls them instantly. Like in the one of our client cases, where we reduced average wait time from 15 minutes to just 1 and offloaded 90% of routine calls from their operators. If it's a messaging app, the chat AI steps in. Like in the service franchise case, where the chatbot qualified leads in the Telegram and WhatsApp and boosted lead to qualified conversion by 18% in just 2 months. Different channels, same goal. Get the lead qualified, extract intent, timeline, budget, and sync it all directly into your CRM. And it's all powered by our AI sales infrastructure system. Smart Lead Capture detects new leads and triggers instant contact. AI Qualified Agent handles calls or messages, depending on the channel. Sales Quality Control Engine monitors every communication in real time, and the Analytics dashboard shows you why each lead did or didn't convert. This isn't a random sequence of tools. It's one coherent system that adapts to how the lead wants to talk, it responds instantly, and it feeds your team pre-qualified structured deals ready to close. But let's take a closer look at the front line of that funnel, AI agent, and why it's already outperforming most sales reps. I will tell you in detail how it works, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are interested in such analysis. Let's talk about the front line, Voice AI. This thing doesn't sleep, doesn't forget, doesn't get moody. It picks up every call instantly, answers FAQs, offer products, and collects all key data: name, needs, budget, objections. It speaks naturally, follows logic trees, and if it hits a dead end, it forwards the lead to the right department without losing context. In the BPO automation case that I previously touched, we used Voice AI to reduce wait time from 15 minutes to under a minute. It handles 90% of routine inquiries, freeing up human reps for real sales work. And it boosted inbound call conversion by 20%. It's fully integrated into your phone system. It logs every conversation, tags the lead, and kicks off the next step in your pipeline automatically. So yeah, no disrespect to SDRs, but this AI doesn't ghost leads, doesn't need training, and doesn't ask for commission. But what I actually like even more is what happens when you move to chat. Not every lead wants to talk on a phone. Some click an ad, drop a message, and vanish. That's where AI chat agents come in, and they are built to convert. The second a lead hits your funnel, WhatsApp, Telegram, web form, doesn't matter, the AI kicks in. It doesn't just say hi, it qualifies. What do you need? What's your budget? When do you want to start? It handles objections, filters out junk, and sends the real ones into your pipeline. No human, no delay, no mistakes. Case in point, the franchise system. We plugged in AI into Telegram and WhatsApp for inbound leads, qualified them, asked the right questions, and pushed the data into the CRM. As a result, plus 18% in qualified leads. No sales team, just smart automation. And all the answers go straight into your CRM, and they tagged by intent, notes already written, status already set. What used to take a rep 20 minutes and 3 follow-ups now takes 30 seconds. And guess what? The AI doesn't forget, doesn't get distracted, and doesn't skip steps. It just turns traffic into pipeline 24/7. But leads are just a raw material. If your CRM is a chaos, none of this matters. Let me show you how AI cleans up your backend and makes your data actually usable. Now, let's be honest, most CRMs are a disaster. Leads marked with wrong status, notes missing, follow-ups forgotten, and then people wonder why conversion sucks. Here is what the system does. First, it audits every deal in real time. If a lead is marked not interested but keeps replying, the AI flags it. If a deal was moved to closed without a signed contract, it notifies the manager. Second, it reads the tone and content of all chats and calls. It knows when a lead is pissed off. It knows when a rep is bullshitting. It auto-attacks emotional signals and risky behaviors so the team lead can step in before the deal dies. Third, it sends real reports with actual brutal feedback. Which reps are skipping steps, where leads are being lost, and who's wasting time. Another case, a B2B lighting distributor. After 5 months with this system, they got 25% increase in funnel conversion, just from cleaning up CRM logic and holding reps accountable. You don't need a new CRM. You need your existing one to stop acting like a dumpster fire and start acting like a control panel. Now that the data is clean, how do you actually turn that into more closed deals and more cash? Let's talk about something no one is doing. Real-time sales training, powered by AI. Most salespeople get thrown into calls, mess up objections, and waste 2 to 3 months before they become decent. We don't do that. With this system, every rep gets an AI sales assistant right inside your company tools. It does 3 things. 1, it gives instant advice on demand. Got a tough objection? AI pulls examples from past closed deals, word for word winning answers. 2, it runs a training mode. The AI simulates client calls, asks tricky questions, testing objections, and coaching the rep live. This isn't some corporate LMS bullshit, it's real practice that builds muscle memory. 3, it tracks reps' behavior over time and adjusts tips based on real performance. Case from one of our clients, a commercial vehicle sales team. With this tool, they cut onboarding time by 50% and improve team performance by 15% in just the first quarter. This is like giving your team a coach, strategist, and playbook in one window. But now let's talk about the real weapon. AI that listens to every sales call and never misses a thing. And if you're getting value out of this, hit the subscribe button and let's keep going. Every call your team makes holds value, good or bad. Problem is, no one has time to listen to them all, except AI. Our system analyzes every single call automatically, no waiting, no human review, and it identifies which reps are following the script, which techniques are closing deals, and where the conversion goes off the rail. This AI system gives personalized feedback to every rep with specific action points. No fluff, just say this instead of that, or you missed this opportunity here. And over time, it builds a sales playbook. Real transcripts, real objections, real wins, turned into a knowledge base for the entire team. For sales managers, this is a game changer. No more wasting hours for random call reviews. Now they get compressed insights in seconds and connect instantly. And now the bonus. How else you can integrate AI to increase sales? Here is where I see it going next. Most people think AI is just chatbots and lead scoring. That's wrong. The real power is in decision-making automations. Not just helping humans sell, but actually running parts of the sales strategy without them. Our team is already testing agents that write cold emails daily based on industry trends, auto-adjust pricing for high-ticket offers depending on how warm the lead is, and even generate custom offer decks from CRM data and lead intent in just 2 minutes. Next, AI will start handling negotiations, not just answering objections, but proactively changing the deal structure to close. That's where it's headed. And if you're not building an infrastructure that can support this today, you'll be stuck playing catch up tomorrow. So yeah, you can ignore it, you can play it safe, or you can be the guy running a machine that sells better than most teams ever will. And if you want to build something that sells while you sleep, check the link in the description. See you in the next one.